and State Farm Stadium, site of this year's Vrbo Fiesta Bowl, which of course is part of the college football playoff. Hi folks, and welcome to this highly competitive matchup, as we'll see the number 10 team in the country, the Miami Hurricanes, taking on the 6th-ranked team in the land, the Ole Miss Rebels. For EA Sports College Football, Chris Fowler, joined as always by Kirk Herbstreit. Kirk, let's get right to the action. Away to start us off. He'll return it from inside the 5. Makes it with the 16. That's good coverage there. The Hurricanes offense comes on the field first today. And all eyes, Kirk, in this matchup of elite wide receivers. They got great skill. They got big personalities. You know they want to outdo each other in this showdown today.
Well, it's a showcase opportunity for both of these two wide receivers. A lot of eyes on them, not only in college football, but I don't know the last time, Chris, we were on the field pregame and saw so many NFL personnel evaluating these two to see who ends up stepping up and playing better.
Tackle made after a big game.
Chris, I know it's the first play of the game, but boy, nice job by this offensive line. The back gets behind him, picks up some positive yards.
Gain moves the ball to the 37, another first down. The gain is 3 yards, so 2nd and 7. Receivers are bunched together. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. Nowhere to run. They'll corral him for no gain.
Boy, you'd love to see a few more yards here to give yourself a better chance on 3rd down. Now, here early in this game, we get a big 3rd down to see if this offensive line can keep the pressure off the quarterback.
Now from the 40, the offense faces a 3rd and long to keep this drive going. To throw, it's Beck. Lets it go quickly. Catch made down the left side, an explosive play. He make the tackle, but this offense has crossed midfield. Set up with a first down at the 47. The Canes look to keep this drive moving. A pre-snap motion from the offense. Play action here on first down. Short pass finds the tight end. Defense reacts quickly, a very short gain on the play.
And here the tight end shows off his hands for a nice gain. Love to see the big man get his touches.
2nd down after that short completion. Fakes the handoff here, looking to throw it. Receiver makes the catch. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion.
You know, they're completing passes, but they're not getting the ball downfield. It puts a lot of pressure on your receivers to make plays after the catch. Now you're 3rd down and long. You're going to have to get the ball thrown downfield if you want to be able to put drives together.
QB decides to keep it here. Has the first down and more. They make the tackle, but this offense now in scoring position. First down to the 32.
Great job here by this defense. Yeah, they gave up some yards, but I'll tell you, these option pitches can leave you guessing at times and be out of position. Great job of rallying to the football here and not allowing them to reach the marker, and this defense gets off the field.
Off the play fake, looking to throw on first down. Deflected by the defense and incomplete.
Chris, anytime a receiver runs around, he's looking to create separation for the quarterback to give him a nice target. That's always what you're going to see anytime you have a successful route. What we just saw here, complete opposite. opposite. They're lucky that ball was just knocked away.
So the misfire on first down makes it 2nd and 10 from the 32. A play action, looking to throw. Caught over the middle. It's Joseph. And he breaks the tackle on the way to a solid gain there.
Chris, it's so easy to get excited about the receivers on the outside and their ability to make big plays, but the slot receivers are just as exciting, especially with their finesse, quickness, and ability to make guys miss in the middle of that field.
3rd down and short on the 9th play of this opening drive. QB keeps it himself. Able to convert on 3rd, sets him up now, 1st down to the 22.
Now, how about that? Good job by the offensive line. The quarterback, they pick up this 1st down here on 3rd down and 1 with the QB sneak. There are a lot of bodies crowding around that line. He was able to find just enough space to pick up the 1st down and a new set of downs.
On 1st down, it's play action. Takes a shot at the end zone. Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up 2nd down.
What a hit there by the defender. Tough for the receiver to hold on to the football when he has that kind of contact. Good, clean play by the defense.
Offense lines up for a 2nd down play off the incompletion. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense has countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage and not give up big run plays.
Offense thinking touchdown, not field goal, facing a 3rd and long from the 20-yard line. To throw, it's Beck. Fires it to the wideout. And it's intercepted. He stepped in front of that bullet. He's brought down quickly, but that takeaway is a huge play for this defense.
Hey, these guys have been giving up some plays. I mean, this offense looked pretty good. They're moving the ball, but they get them to 3rd down. They get pressure on the quarterback. Quarterback panics, puts that ball into coverage, and this defense comes up with that big interception.
The offense backed up, beginning this drive near their own end zone. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Caught near the sideline, but just a short gain. And he shoved out of bounds with the defense short of the 1st down marker. So, Kirk, we reached the end of 1. So far, a defensive stalemate here in the early stats illustrating the story. As we get lined up here for quarter number 2, we'll see if the offenses can get going. They didn't do much in the opening quarter. Offense getting set for a 2nd down here to begin the quarter. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. He lets it go on the move. Grab down the middle. It's Lacey. They bring him down, but a big chunk of yardage on the play.
Well, this is what you would call a 3-down back. Running backs, they can run between the tackles, they can get outside, and they can also catch the ball out of the backfield. Here, they have the benefit of having one of those kind of backs that can not just catch the ball, but once he gets his hands on the ball, he's got enough wiggle and speed to be able to get after a defense.
He's brought down out at the 46.
Setting the tone early with good runs like this can really wear a defense down and keep the defense guessing. That's why some of the best coaches of all time have primarily done it with great run games.
Offense getting set up. Here's 2nd down. Looks right for a quick completion. Good enough for 1st down yardage.
Well, the defense didn't have any time at all to get pressure on the quarterback. He gets the ball out of his hands pretty quickly on the hitch to the receiver.
And the Rebels will try to keep this drive moving. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Caught over the middle. It's right. And he's brought down, but he does have enough for the 1st down.
Well, That's the thing with this guy. You've got the ability to flex him out. He shows his versatility and what he can do from that slot position. He could be the quarterback safety blanket.
The Rebels begin a new series here, 1st and 10. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. Running out of time in the pocket. That's a nice wrap up there by the junior.
Hey, if you're not going to account for a quarterback, he's going to be smart enough to take off when the opportunity is there.
Second down after that previous play. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. Makes a quick catch. And he'll be taken down, but he does have 1st down yardage.
Quarterback sees that this defense is dropping way back in zone coverage, so he does the right thing. Gets it underneath to that drag route and picks up a 1st down.
This line getting set up. It's a 1st down play. It's a quarterback keeper. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
And it's a nice job by this defense. They saw option. They actually forced the quarterback to pull the ball on the read, and then they corral him for a loss. You could tell they worked hard on that in practice.
The first real speed bump of this impressive drive. Offense comes up now 2nd and 11. We'll take a quick pause. Second down for this offense. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. Grab down the middle. It's Wallace. They bring him down at the 7. The offense set up now with a 1st and goal.
You know, they don't pick up the 1st down here, but they do get some positive yards, and I really like the route to get enough separation to give the quarterback enough room to put it in there.
And the Rebels will line up here on 1st down and goal. And now a timeout quickly called by the defense as they try to get everybody on the same page here. The offense knocking on the door with a 1st and goal. That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up 2nd down.
I'm not sure the quarterback makes the right decision on this one. I think if he'd do it over again, he would have found a different target downfield, but he made his decision. That one's incomplete.
No gain on 1st makes it 2nd down and goal from the 7. Here's the handoff, testing the middle. He's swarmed by the defense. Defense spends their 2nd timeout to try to regroup.
It's a nice play by this defense, and now you're thinking about 3rd down and goal from around the 5-yard line. You got a real shot to come up with a stop here, whether they run it or throw it. You get a stop here, maybe you hold them to 3 points.
Cannot connect, incomplete, and now 4th down.
Well, they decide to throw the ball here on 3rd down and short. I really thought the easy thing is just run the quarterback or hand it off, pick up the 1st down, keep this drive alive, and get 6 points on the board.
So a field goal attempt coming up now. They'll set up at the right hash mark for this chip shot. Knocks that one right down the middle. It breaks the scoreless tie here, makes it 3-0.
And that one, my gosh, I mean, it's almost too easy. Nice kick.
So after the field goal, the kicker out there again to boot it away. Looks like he'll try to make a play with the return. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. So here we go. First play of the drive, under 2 minutes before halftime. Looking for a gap. It's Fletcher. Going absolutely nowhere. That'll be a loss on the play.
My gosh, this offensive line's got to do a better job of blocking. The defense was zeroed in on the ball carrier and absolutely nowhere to go for the offense.
They lose yards on 1st down, so 2nd and long from the 16. To throw, it's Beck. Taking a deep shot here to the right. Got a man. Catch made. Big play. What a snag by the senior.
The defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups, and the quarterback makes them pay for it.
A new set of downs after that completion. First down, looking to throw the football. It's a short completion to the big tight end. A timeout is called, important stage late here in the second quarter. That's the tight end flexed out into the slot, looking for a matchup there, Kirk.
Well, it is a matchup because he has the size where he's very difficult to be able to match up for his safety. And he's got the speed to be able to outrun a linebacker. That's why they like to flex him out like that and be able to pick up nice big gains like this. You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out the punishment, but here, he's the one that has to absorb the contact, and as a result, he's unable to hold on to the football.
So off the incompletion, it sets up a 3rd down and 3. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Caught over the middle. It's Joseph. They finally get him down, but not before he reaches the 25.
Well, this is why this guy's one of the top wide receivers in college football. It's 3rd down. The defense knows you're probably going to go to him, and they still can't stop him from coming down with a big play.
The Canes come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. And looking to throw now on 1st down. And he dumps it off to the tight end. Defense surrounds him, just a short gain on that completion.
And there's the tight end who shows off his hands.
And the Canes are in the red zone now. Back to pass. It's Beck. Looking downfield near the end zone. And it's caught. Touchdown, Hurricanes.
Well, that's a thing of beauty right there. Good job all around. Offensive line gave the quarterback enough time. Quarterback puts it right on the money. And with this receiver running a route like this, makes it pretty simple. All you have to do is get his head turned around, catch that football. He's already in the end zone for the touchdown.
Extra point try coming now. Kick goes through, so it's 7-3. So an important touchdown just before halftime. Not much time for the opposing offense to try to answer before the break. Bringing it out, it's Ray. Tackle at the 13. Not great field position to start the drive. So it's 1st down, but they'll just take a knee and head to halftime. Looks like the offense content to run the clock out here and go to halftime. Talk about the second half. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update.
Fellas, many thanks. Happy to provide a break in the action to kind of pour over exactly what has transpired so far. And yes, football is a game of inches, but man, is that really the case when you consider the length of some of these possessions. Look, I'm not an analytics guy, but I do know this. The team that sustains drives and just moves the sticks might be the team that comes out on top today. It's time to throw it back to our guys in the booth to start up the second half.
The Hurricanes will kick this away to begin the second half. He's going to return it from near the goal line. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. And the Ole Miss offense is back out on the field. The ground game ineffective in the first half. Let's see if they stay patient or look to open up with pass game. Finds that big tight end for a short pass. Runner scoots out of bounds after gaining decent yards.
This is why running the football is so important. Run the ball and you can go play action. It affects the eyes of the safeties and linebackers and frees up some space for the tight end to be able to pick up a nice gain.
Offense getting set. Second down play here. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. Pass ball is incomplete. There was a lot of contact. No penalty. Brings up 3rd down.
Chris, I thought he had his hands on that football. I thought he was going to come down with it. But give the defense all the credit with a big hit to knock that ball loose.
After the incompletion, they'll line up now for 3rd and 5. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. The pass rush gets home.
I think that was a coverage sack as much as anything. They sat back in a dime defense with 6 defensive backs, and none of them blitzed. They just sat back in coverage, and the defensive line eventually came up with a sack.
And the Rebels will have to punt this one away. And that sets up a return. Coverage team brings down the returner. And the Miami offense is back on the field. Grab behind the line, it's Daniels. They make the tackle, but not before a solid gain on that pass.
This is an example of a quarterback and his offense just taking what the defense gives you. Not a huge play, but positive yards. The defense wants to give that throw to you. You take it, get the ball to your receiver, stay ahead of the sticks.
Receiver in motion now. Fakes the handoff, looking to throw. Oh, down he goes. It's a sack.
Well, let's face it, they dug themselves a hole in the first half, but I'll tell you what, they're coming out with a new look and a new energy here to start the second half.
So here comes 3rd and long. Giving up that sack has made this a real challenge for the offense. Scanning the field, it's back. Hit as he throws it deep. And that's incomplete. They weren't afraid to let it fly, but it brings up a 4th down.
Well, they come out firing here to start this second half. They didn't make this completion, but I think it sends a clear message to this defense that the adjustments that this offense is going to make is that they're going to be aggressive and they're going to look for their one-on-one opportunities.
The Hurricanes will have to kick it away. And the offense forced to punt for the first time tonight. And the fair catch signaled for and taken. And the Rebels offense back out on the field. They're finally looking to click. This has been a struggle for both offenses so far. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside handoff. They make the tackle there, but a penalty marker is on the field. Let's see what that's about.
Offside defense.
What I always love to see on these offsides call is when they're always pointing at each other. You know, he did it. I didn't do it. Put it on him. But we know this time it's on the defense. They're going to make the right call.
Nothing doing in that play. The big D tackle there for the stop. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. Getting set. Here's 2nd down. Trying to find some room. It's Diggs. And he goes nowhere. Stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage.
Chris, that play just didn't have much of a chance at all from the snap. Quarterback hands this off and just nowhere to go. It's almost like the defense was anticipating the play call, and they put themselves in a position to come up with a nice tackle for a loss.
They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Looking for his big tight end. He's got a man down the middle. They bring him down, but the drive has now reached the 35.
That's what makes this tight end so dangerous. You can flex him out into that slot position. He shows you his versatility. He can be an inline guy that can block, but here he shows you what he can do with his hands.
The Rebels will have 1st and 10 here. They'll run it from the gun. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. Important 2nd down play coming up. Play action fake, looking to throw. Swarmed by the pass
pass rush. A sack. Well, Chris, after another sack, these guys are going to be facing another third down and long situation. It seems like that's been the theme in this football game. They cannot stay on schedule offensively, making it very easy for the defense to get after the quarterback when you know he's in a must-throw situation.
So here comes third and long, trying to overcome that sack. This is going to be really difficult. Now in third and very long, looking to throw. The receiver grabs it. The defense stops him short of the marker, so it's fourth down coming up. And the Rebels will send their punt team onto the field. And he'll kick it away now for the second time. Seam gets the returner to the ground. They'll set up at the 26 for the first play of this drive. Takes the snap and takes off on the run.
Man, when your quarterback can run the football like this, it puts so much pressure on the defense. The defense coordinator spent all week preparing his unit to be able to stop this offense. But when this quarterback's able to pull it down and pick up yards like that, it's an extra headache for the defense to have to deal with.
Now it's second down here. Handoff here from the shotgun. They test the middle but gets stuffed. That one goes nowhere.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
Offense comes up to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before the quarter expires. And the quarterback keeps it on the option. Football comes out, and the defense comes up with the football. Kirk, as we take a break for the quarter here, it's Miami in front. We've reached the end of the third. Time is running out to cut into this lead. Let's check out the game stats before we go on. One quarter to go. Let's see if this sets up as a classic finish. So here we go. First play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. Pre-snap motion from the receiver. On the run, it's Lacy. Oh, he breaks free, still going. And he stopped just short, down at the 2, but an excellent run.
You know, in college football anymore, Chris, you get caught up in the big plays through the passing game. But we're seeing what this back can do when he has room to run. Great acceleration, great speed. I know he gets tackled here at the 2-yard line. If I'm the offensive coordinator, give that young man the football again. Let him get his touchdown.
They'll try to run it in on first and goal. He's swarmed by the defense. Second down and goal upcoming. And they're trying to punch it in here. Slams right into a wall. They've got him for a loss.
Chris has just really been the story of the game. This defense has completely eliminated this offense's ability to run the football, made them one-dimensional, and that's why they haven't been able to put many points on the board.
The offense still looking to score a touchdown for the first time. Now it's third and goal. Keep it on the ground, trying to power in for the touchdown. Touchdown, Ole Miss. They jump on top now here in the fourth.
Boy, just a great job here by the offensive line and the running back to be able to get this ball into the end zone late in the game like this, now in the fourth quarter, to give them the lead.
Now an important PAT to stretch the lead to a field goal. And the kick is good. A 3-point game now in the fourth quarter. It's all up to the defense. in scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And it's fielded. Returner trying to make something happen. Be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. And the Hurricanes offense retakes the field. That fumble in the last possession set up a touchdown. And they bounce back from that costly error here. And he will be stuffed for no gain. And they don't block the defensive end and shows some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
That's caught. It's Fletcher. That'll pick up first down yardage very near the 40.
Defense kind of lost a running back here. Makes a nice catch and gets the first down in the process.
Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. Looking to pass. It's Beck. With the catch, it's Daniels. And the defense swarms. Not much of a gain on that completion.
Well, we just continue to see this defense make great plays, especially with their tackling. And the awareness to understand we're in the fourth quarter, you're trying to keep this offense in bounds so they keep that clock moving.
That completion sets up a second down play. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. And they try to run inside, but nowhere to go.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
We've reached the 2-minute timeout as this offense tries to stage a dramatic comeback and win the game late. So now it's third and short from the 43. Can they keep the drive going or perhaps face a tough fourth down decision? Caught behind the line. It's Fletcher. And he'll be smothered right at the line for no gain.
Oh, that's not good. They didn't move the football an inch. And more importantly, look at the precious time that's ticking off this clock. They better pick up the pace if they're going to win this game.
Here we are late in a one-score game, and they're going to go for it on fourth down. Looking to throw for the first down. Grabbed by the receiver. Brought down quickly, but a big gain through the air. Ball moves to the 45. And the coach quickly calls timeout after the play, trying to hold on to as much time as possible. Pulls it in. It's Daniels. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play.
Man, give the defense a lot of credit. You're taking away the elite receiver. That primary target forces the quarterback to find a second or third option. He gets positive yards, but anytime you can take away the big play late in the game, it's going to help you be able to secure victory.
Back to throw. It's Beck. Has caught near the sideline, but it gains nothing. How much can they pick up on third down? Try a field goal from here would be 57 yards. Quarterback will throw this out of the RPO. And he's brought down just short of the marker on that play. Good job by the defense to prevent the first down.
I know they have big hopes for this drive and where it can ultimately end, but by not picking up that first down, we got a fourth down. They've got to get the first down before they worry about scoring.
And a timeout taken by the defense with 30 seconds remaining. Here we go, one of the biggest moments of the game so far. The field goal unit out there for a high-pressure attempt. So a chance to tie the game here in the final minute of play. He knocks it through with confidence. And that will tie it. Looks like we're headed for overtime.
Man, I tell you, life of a kicker. This guy's not been called on the entire game. Probably cold as ice on the sideline. But when it matters, he's hot as a stove when his number's called.
They come away with 3 points on the drive, and now the kickoff team will boot it away. Fields it just outside the goal line. Returner is brought down. Gets a start with the next drive. Here's the first play of the drive now, backed up at the 15. And the tight end goes in motion before the snap. Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. It's a nice gain. Will move the football up to the 27.
Well, just a great play by the running back here. Just finding his lanes and exploding through the gap when it opened up.
How aggressive do you get on 1st and 10? And the same runner's got it again. They bring him down to the 32-yard line. So tied up after regulation, we go to overtime. Remember, in college football, it's dueling possessions. In the second overtime, if we get there, you have to go for 2 points if you score a touchdown. And the third overtime here just becomes a series of 2-point tries.
And I know that's your favorite, to see if we can get to that third series of these overtimes. I love extra football, so I'm looking forward to this. Let's see who's going to win it.
Down here for this offense. Here's the snap, looking to throw here. Fires it to the wideout. The pass is incomplete. Unclear who the intended receiver was that time.
Well, they don't make the completion here. The timing seemed to be off between a quarterback and the receiver. But, man, this defensive coordinator, he may want to consider getting more pressure on this quarterback by changing some things up. He's got a lot of time back there to throw the ball. And eventually, it's going to cost you.
Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. Taking a shot deep toward the end zone. Oh, and it's batted down by the defense. Great play to deny a touchdown.
Boy, the timing here by this defensive back, that is tough to do. You know, we always use the term great ball skills by a receiver, but here the corner locates the football and knocks it away. Great play.
The offense comes up on 3rd and long. They'd love to convert, but they don't want to make a mistake. You've got to give your kicker a chance here. He's got it near the end zone. Touchdown, Rebels. They jump on top in OT.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
Point to make this a 7-point game in overtime. And after the extra point, it's a 17-10 lead.
That makes the score. Ole Miss 17, Miami 10.
So pressure on this offense. They must answer with a touchdown to stay in this game. Dropping back, it's Beck. But they can't make the connection. Ball's incomplete.
From the snap of the ball, it looked like he knew exactly where he wanted to go with the football. But the guy just had him blanketed, and he still tried to get the ball squeezed in there. He's got to do a better job of working through his progressions to find that open man.
2nd down play coming up. And the quarterback dropping back. Lets it fly out of the wideout. Catch made in space. Look out. Stopped after the catch at the 9, but it's 1st and goal now.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw the football.
There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. Caught near the goal line. Brought down, but the catch moves the ball all the way down to the 1.
Boy, tight windows is always down here. They have trust in throwing it. You just have to be smart.
A solid 1st down gain sets the ball up close to the goal line, and they finish it off here on 2nd and goal. or you go for two and win it right now.
Well, this is one of the benefits of going second when you get into overtime. Now you know what you're facing. You put a touchdown on the board, you can either send it to another overtime if you kick an extra point, or potentially, hey, let's win the game and go for two right here.
And now for the crucial extra point to tie this up and force a second overtime. Point after, up and good. So one overtime, not enough to decide this one. Here comes the first play of double OT. Dropping back, it's back. Quick pass to the flat to a receiver. They make the tackle, but that pass creates a solid gain.
Just a good job here by the quarterback. Got the ball out to his receiver. His guy eats up some yards. They stay ahead of the sticks.
The Canes are in the red zone. Thrown quickly, caught in the right flat. And they tackle him, but not before he picks up the first.
Just a good job of spreading the wealth, making sure everybody's getting their touches. When you do that, the defense can't lock in on one guy or two guys. Make them have to be aware of everybody, and allows you to continue to spread the ball around and spread the field, making it tougher for this defense.
Caught in the backfield, it's Daniels. Zero running room, stopped right at the line of scrimmage.
Well, this is exactly what you want to see from the defense. Yeah, you give up the catch, but you're right there to be able to stop this receiver from making any yards after the catch.
Coming to the line on second down, this is important. They want to avoid a third and long. They'll test the right side here. End zone ahead. They finally stop him, but that gain is good for a first and goal.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. It makes them block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
On the ground, trying to power toward the goal line. In for a touchdown to claim the lead in double overtime. And now a two-point try coming up.
Well, that's an example right there of what vision and patience and ability can do for a running back. He was on a mission to get into the end zone, and really, he made it look easy.
So they score the touchdown. Now by rule, they must go for two here in second overtime. And he finds his tight end for the catch. And he's in there. The conversion is good. Great execution, and it pushes the lead to 8. So pressure on this offense here in overtime. They must score a touchdown to stay alive. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Caught by the receiver. They bring him down to the 13. This offense really threatening now to score. It'll be first down.
How about the arm strength from this quarterback? He really didn't have any other option than to put it right in there and give it everything that he had. Great timing and a good job of squeezing that in between the defenders.
Offense now in the all-important red zone. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Pass caught. Can he get in? And he's brought down after a big first down gain. And second and short. Maybe an opportunity, Kirk, to take a shot here.
Anytime a quarterback and a receiver are in sync, you got a chance to make a very successful play. Great job here by the offense.
Here comes a crucial second down play. Every yard tough to find down here in the red zone. From the shotgun, drops back. That's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact, no flag, brings up third down. Here comes a crucial third down play. They have 2 plays to make this, needing a touchdown to stay in the game. Quarterback still with the football. And he's in for a touchdown. But still work to do. They need a 2-point conversion to force a third overtime.
Well, the offense has done its job here coming up with this touchdown, and that's a great job. And as you know now, Chris, down by 2, they've got to hit this 2-pointer to be able to tie this game up and send it to a third overtime.
And now the wrinkle here in double overtime. They must set up for a 2-point try. There's the snap, and he's looking to throw. And no, he doesn't get in. They stop it to win the game in double overtime.